American Health Rankings report 68% of Mississippi's ninth graders graduate with a high school degree, which puts the state second to last in the nation. Records show high school students have a hard time transitioning into college. The National Center for Education claims nearly 21 million students will attend college and universities, and 7.3 million will attend two-year institutions. To help combat Mississippi college retention rates, one state community college will offer students the chance to earn an associate's degree while still in high school.
Students entering high school in the future may have the opportunity to receive their high school diploma and an associate's degree. The target student will be those who are first-generation college students, those at risk of dropping out, or others who are underserved. Richland High School teacher Lucy Josie says there is definitely a need for a program like this in the state of Mississippi.
Being a high school teacher or at a high school, I see a lot of students that come through and they're 15, 16, and they're thinking about dropping out. So I think that's definitely a need for Mississippi, is to find something to keep them in schools.
Doctoral student Jim Beam Ingram at USM believes this is a great way to retain and keep students motivated about higher education.
I can't speak for all high school students, but the research, the literature that I've looked at indicates it to be a really helpful way to encourage folks who might not stay on a college track to continue.
Ingram also had this to say regarding early college expenses.
I think in part it's definitely a motivational thing. It's an especially juicy incentive if they don't have to pay.
The early college will be located at East Mississippi Community College and accepting applications from 8th grade students in the Clay, Lowndes, Noxubee, and Oktibbeha counties.
One USM fraternity could return after facing suspension from a hazing allegation. Reporter Michael Ludgood has the story.
Over the years, the University of Southern Mississippi has become one of the state's most diverse and laid-back universities. But on October 9th of last year, that image was in jeopardy when 6 members of the Pi Kappa Alpha chapter at USM broke into the Hattiesburg Zoo overnight and captured 2 flamingos, which resulted in 1 dying. Members of the Greek Life Board have since then suspended the chapter, but are currently in talks about bringing it back. I spoke with a few students who gave me their thoughts when asked should the chapter return to USM.
I don't have a problem with it, you know. But why not give them another chance?
I think it's okay if they come back.
Although some students feel that the Pi fraternity should be allowed back on campus, others, however, feel a little different.
It don't sit right with me because, for one, I just feel like what if another fraternity did that same thing? Would they have that same opportunity to come back so quick?
With the plan currently in motion, I had a chance to talk with Greek Life Director Charles Childress about what will happen once the Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity returns.
What we hope that is happening is that some of the groundwork is being laid in the interim for when they are ready to return, that they stay in contact with alumni who would be needed and would be instrumental in helping to guide and mentor the chapter when they do come back, because those alumni advisors are very essential to making sure that you have a successful chapter.
The Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity is set to return back here to the Southern Miss campus. The Childress says the time in which they are to return is still unknown. Reporting for Upcity TV, I'm Michael Ludgood.